Obviously, offensively, not the production from a point standpoint that we were looking for. Did some things I thought out in the open field that were good, but the lack of execution in short yardage and red zone and an untimely turnover. Not that any turnover is timely, but where it happened and when it happened put our defense in a very, very tough spot there. We as coaches got to do a better job, I think, in those situations of getting our guys in either the right frame of mind or schematically finding ways to get those guys in a position to execute and convert those situations better. We got to execute. We got to continue to throw the ball better. It was better today, but still not anywhere near where it needs to be. Obviously not what we were looking for. Yeah, right after Janarian's catch. They were plugging all the internal gaps, and so we tried getting out on the edge with Tylen there, and bless his heart, he just doesn't have enough ass behind me. I don't know if I'm allowed to use curse words in here, but I'm gonna enough ass behind him to punch it in. So we came back and we called essentially a triple option play, and the pitch was there. Laviano said it was gray, so he didn't want to put the ball in jeopardy, so he tried to punch it in himself. I thought the play was there from the box, obviously. I'm not the quarterback and seeing what he sees down on the field, but I thought we had a chance to put that one in. You look back and, we still think we did the right thing going forward at that point. That was a good conversation with Coach Ash, and so it felt like that could have gone in for us, but it just didn't happen.
When you go in at halftime, you know you're not going to have Janarian in the second half. As a play caller, how does that change your game plan?
Obviously, you're going to change a little bit, just the dynamic playmaker that kid has been for us. So we slid Jawan Harris over there into that slot. Jawan is very capable, a young kid, obviously, but you have to tailor what you do a little bit more. That's going to fall more, I think, on the outside receivers, the O-line, and the quarterback to pick up the slack, so to speak. There's no guy that's going to break 3 tackles anymore and take it 76 yards for you.
There was some confusion on the fourth down play call at the end of the fourth quarter. What happened there?
We got in there, and the running back was aligned to the wrong side, and we were trying to get him to the right side. He just got confused on that particular play, so we had to burn a timeout, which again, I thought bit us in the end. So that's on us as coaches to eliminate those types of mistakes and get him ready to go play.
The final fourth down play that you had when you were trying to tie the game when you didn't have timeouts left.
Yep.
I mean,
It looked like there was confusion there too.
That one I think was the one Steve.
No. That one was fine. We just wanted to make sure that the right guy had the ball, and so it was more of like a double check to make sure that everybody knew in a critical situations more than it was confusion. Just wanted to. So I actually had him yell from the sideline to make sure that everybody understood. And critical down and distance, you didn't want the wrong guy with the ball in his hand. So no, it was fine. Thought that play was there too. We got to do a better job, I think, of blocking the edge right there. It's a numbers problem more than anything else. You're in that particular defensive front. They have everybody up playing no safeties deep, blitzing everybody. So you're going to run short on numbers if it's not a running back, or if it is running back.
Fourth quarter there when you went to Patton on third and long there, is that where you wanted the ball to go? I mean, it seemed like it would be kind of hard to pick up a first down.
With 3rd and 16, it's going to be kind of hard to pick up any first downs in 3rd and 16. We tell our guys all the time, what's the best 3rd and extra long game plan? Just not be in that down and distance. It means you probably did something wrong. You obviously did something wrong on 1st and 2nd down, which we did. We at that point in the game, we were playing good defense. So if we'd punted, they'd I think 2 or 3 in a row stops right there, somewhere in that neighborhood. At least I guess the whole half. They had stopped him. We felt good about punting, getting the ball back, and playing the field position battle again. And then the fumble obviously was the absolute last outcome that you were looking for. So 3rd and 16 in man-to-man coverage or whatever with 2 high safeties, you're not looking at throwing the ball downfield very far, at least not with a high percentage of completion. And again, putting the ball in jeopardy, trying to force something is, again, not something you're trying to do. So if we get one on the move, he breaks a tackle and get the first down, great. If we're in a punting situation after the tackle, we're fine at that point in the game. Obviously, a turnover is the worst.
Are we at the point now where Chris is going to be the starter? I mean, Tylen didn't appear you're comfortable throwing the ball with him, and the other 2 guys haven't played.
Yeah, I mean, Chris is our starter. Yeah. We wanted to see get Tylen a few more reps and get his feet wet. He had a good week of practice. I think he's got to continue to improve and get better. Obviously, you see some of the skill set that's there. But to go into a game and manage everything that had go into didn't know that he was ready. Didn't think that was fair to put all of that on his plate just now. But I thought Chris played a better game than he had in the past. He didn't turn the ball over. He made some good throws when needed. Missed the one down the field to Jawan. But you take your shots, and that's kind of the world you live in. A little bit, you're going to hit him or you're not. But he made good decisions with the football. Converted a big 3rd down for us. So his game was markedly improved from last week.
Particularly when you feel like there's probably a lot of points left out there today.
Oh my God. Sting is probably an understatement, I would say. Closer to like vomit. Yeah, it definitely stings. You look at the red zone chances, 1 of 4. You're not going to win many football games. That's our job offensively. And for me personally, as not just as a football coach, but or quarterbacks coach, as the offensive coordinator, that one makes me sick to my stomach. And you feel we all have a job responsibility to this team, and you want to do the best job that you can. And when you go 1 of 4 in the red zone, and knowing that if you convert 1 more of those, you're in a tie ball game. 2 of those, you win the game. Obviously, you're very sick to your stomach. Appreciate you guys.